Alright everybody, how's it going? I just wanted to give you a quick update on this Fender Squier that I'm working on here. So here's the guitar right now. The neck came for it the other day. Let me grab that. And it's just a beauty. I mean, it is a nice looking neck. I'm just going to move it up against there real quick. It's just a nice neck. It's just going to make this thing look so much nicer, I think. You know, obviously it's got no name or anything on it. I mean, it's basically an exact copy of a Fender Squier neck. It looks exactly the same. It's got a really super high gloss finish on it, which is nice. And then the pickguard, loaded pickguard came today. So that's right here. You know, it's ready to go. It's even got the 3-ply on it. All the scratches or scuffs are actually plastic. I haven't peeled it off yet, but I just opened it. So I mean, it's gonna look awesome when I'm done with this thing. I'm super stoked about upgrading this thing. It's gonna be pretty cool. As far as like, I love just this thing is just, I love how dark the maple is and how shiny it is. I mean, it looks just like a Squier, a Fender neck. And it's just gonna make this thing look so much cooler. So and then that pick guard, make it look nice. So I'm super stoked to probably work on that this weekend. So basically I'm into this guitar. Let's see, the $30 I paid for it. This was like 28 bucks for this neck. And that pick guard, the loaded pick guard, was only 15 bucks. Now, obviously they're not the best pickups in the world, but I did read some reviews. Oh, sorry. I read a lot of reviews on these pickups, you know, on Amazon before I bought it. And a lot of people were doing basically the same thing I'm doing. They bought this to upgrade their, you know, $100 Strat that they got for Christmas. But I mean, even that's gonna look pretty good. How good the magnets will hold it in place. So that's just gonna look. It's gonna look really nice. So I'm super stoked. Put that in there. So yeah, things are going well. That Funky Jackson that you saw in my other videos, I just actually got home from dropping that off at the luthier's store. Now I was gonna do it myself. There was so much weird wiring in there that I just didn't even know what was going on. And so, I mean, I'm gonna wire this. You know, this just needs the output jack soldered, so that's easy. That's like it's a 5-minute job. That Jackson, it's gonna require some work. So I just took it. My boss knows a luthier, so I took it to him tonight. And he said he was only gonna charge me like 50 bucks, basically to rewire everything, reconnect everything, and you know. And it's got a Floyd Rose on it too. He's got to get to it for the pickup, one of the pickups, and he basically said he'll do the whole thing for like 50 bucks, including strings and setup. So I mean, I was like, that's way better than me doing it. So I just wanted to give you an update on those parts. I will definitely show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, see you. Okay, everyone. So here we are. I finally was able to get some time to get this new loaded pickguard in place here. I was gonna try and make the video while I was like soldering and stuff, but it was way too difficult. I'm doing this like, you know, on a tile floor and stuff. I got the neck off here. But yeah, there's the new pickguard. It was pretty easy. You know, the wires, it was kind of weird actually. The wires that came with this, let me show you the old pickguard. So here's the old Fender one. Let me get this body out of the way here so I don't drop it. I left the strings on because these are actually like, these were brand new strings when I put them on, and I really only played the guitar like 2 times before I stopped messing with it. I actually kept my old knobs They did give me some, they did come with new ones, but I don't know. I think the faded ones, or the, you know, darkened ones just look better. So I put my old knobs on there. But here's that loaded pick guard, so the old one. So the weird part about this old one versus the new one is, so, you know, basically the loaded one I showed you the other day, it came just like this, you know, black wire, yellow wire. But if you notice something weird, so, I mean, it looks normal here. So you got your, you know, the wire. This was hooked to the jack. You can see it split there and all that. Let's see if I can closely get it focused a little bit. Hard to focus on these things. Well, it doesn't really matter. You don't need to see this. But and then there's this black one. You know, this was hooked to the back of the guitar by the tremolo springs. You know, the ground. The funny part was, or the weird part on the loaded pickguard, when it came in, the black wire actually looked like the yellow one with the split. It already was pre-split and everything like this, and the yellow wire was a single wire like this black one. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So I hooked it up, I mean, the way that it looked on here. So I took the black wire and I put it on the input. It was already split. And then the yellow one is the ground. And before I put everything back together, you know, before I screwed, this thing is just jacked and nasty. You know, I'm going to keep these. The pick card covers I probably would have put on there, but they're pretty scratched up for me trying to relic this thing. So they're kind of just no good anymore. I'm going to hold on to them. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to this whole thing just in case. I might do something with it. I don't know, maybe try and paint it or do something with it. It's pretty jacked up now that it's all scratched from the steel wool and just everything I was doing to it. So, but you never know when you can use some pickups for something. They still work. They're just, you know, cheap ones. But so what else? So yeah, I mean, it looks really nice. You can see it's got the 3-ply here. I got some marker on here. Take that off. But so yeah, so that's you know, basically the first thing. Oh, I use this. Hopefully that's cool. Yeah. So I use this. I just bought this the other day. This soldering iron. It was like $3 from Harbor Freight. I actually didn't have a soldering iron. I don't know what happened to it. So I just went and picked this one up. It was $3. It worked great. You know, it heated up really hot. It melted everything. It did everything it was supposed to do. So kudos for the cheap $3 thing, and then this little, you know, bit of solder here. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So for now, oh, and I obviously got the neck off here. The old neck, the one I spent so much time straightening. I took this off. So I need to take, so the next step basically is I'm going to take these, this string tree off because the new neck didn't come with one. And I'm going to take these tuning keys off and, you know, reuse these for now. I was going to buy some locking ones, and I probably will eventually. But for now, just to get this thing done, I'm going to just reuse these for now. Other than that, so weird. It looks like there was another string tree there at one time, and like somebody filled that hole or something. Very odd. But sure wish I had a sticker, you know, for this headstock. Thought about making one. I've seen some videos on people printing them and sticking them on here, and you know, I could order one on eBay or whatever. But for now, I'm just going to leave it blank. So I will update you once I start the next project, which will be probably Sunday. Today's Friday, so all right, thanks. All right, so ran into a few snags while putting this thing together. First of all, the neck joint is too small. This neck is slightly too wide, so I'm gonna take I need to take some around this edge here. Let me put this neck down so I don't drop it. Basically, I need to get a little bit out of here. I've already kind of started with some sandpaper, as you can see, but I need some more on this side. So I'm going to take a little bit out of there. And then the other problem I ran into was the tuners from that guitar, the old guitar neck, are too small for this neck. So I actually do have, I thought I brought them out here. Yeah, so I went ahead and picked up some nice Fender locking tuners. They were on sale, so I'm gonna put those in, but I'm gonna have to drill some little holes for the nubs to go in, but I'll do that in a little bit. That won't be very hard. So now I'm going to just take out some of this neck joint here just to make it so this thing will fit. Okay, so as you can see, so I've got the holes drilled for the tuning machines. Ran into a little snag. I accidentally used the wrong size drill bit right here, but you won't see it. So yeah, so I was just testing these out. So things are going well. Just wanted to give you that update. All right, got the tuning keys on here. String tree added. A little issue with that, but now I'm just going to drill the neck. As soon as we get that neck drilled, we were pretty much done. These tuning keys were a pain in the ass. A little concerned. One thing I noticed, I mean, these freaking holes are like really close, and I don't think they're supposed to be that low. I mean, the string's going to go in, obviously. These ones are fine, but these short little nubby ones, I don't know. It just doesn't look right to me. I don't have a Strat to compare it to, so I don't really know. But I mean, the wood is the same thickness as that over there. I checked it, so I'm not exactly sure what the deal with that is, but I guess we'll find out. So now I'm going to drill the neck. All right, so here's the finished product. Came out really nice. Got the tuners all in. I did run into an issue here. As you can see, I sanded a little bit too much off here. I mean, it's fine. It's straight. There's a gap there, obviously, but hey, it's my first guitar I ever, redid or whatever. It sounds fine. I got it all tuned to pitch. Got it intonated. Everything's fine. Pickups are working. So I think that looks awesome. Again, it's the first time I've ever redone a Strat, or any guitar, actually. I've never, built one or pieced one together or anything. So basically everything, so what I wound up doing was I got new pickups, pick guard, and a neck, and locking Fender tuners here, which work really, really well. So, so yeah, that's the finished product. I'm very excited, and I was just messing with it now. I still have to lower the action a little bit. It's a little high, but yeah, the neck works fine. It's nice and tight. Everything's great. It's a little bit, an eyesore right there, but hey, what are you gonna do? Next time I'll do better. So thanks for watching. Any questions, please ask.